Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, hello, my name is Dana. I'm so happy to have you. If you happen to be a regular from many moons ago, hi, happy reunion to us. Long time no see. It has been forever. Summer is always weird for me being a mom. I just feel like that's the time that I really get to enjoy Landon. And then I started working a few months back. So I've really had like no time to film. I take my son to school, I come home for like 20 minutes and then go to work. And then by the time I get off, it's time to pick Landon up. So I just feel like between his basketball schedule, keeping up with the house, and just day-to-day life, I just honestly have not had time to film. And to be completely honest, I got a little bit burnt out, but now the clinic that I work at is closed on Mondays. And I was like, this is perfect timing because I've really missed being creative and like filming content. I've still been being creative, but like in other outlets, for instance, I've been really into also, forgive me, be patient with me. I have like messed up my camera settings just from taking my camera to basketball. I've been using it to take pictures and now I like forget the settings for video because it's been forever. So if it gets a little weird in today's video, I apologize. I'll get it figured out for the next. But I've been making like earrings, bracelets, here's a few others. I don't know. I definitely am someone who still has to be creative at all times. I've just always been like, I can't draw, I can't sing, but when it comes to like crafting, I feel like I'm pretty good. I made these. I've made tons of little beaded earrings, bracelets while watching a show, Love Island, or listening to a podcast. I've also been reading a ton on my downtime. In fact, let's go ahead and get into my first favorites. Oh, wow, rookie mistake. I haven't been here and for so long. Hi, today's video is going to be my August favorites, and my very first one is this little pop socket. I found this at Marshall's for $6.99. I know if you're on TikTok, you see all the Kindle girlies with like cute cases, stickers. I like stickers and all that cutesy stuff, but I've had Kindles for so long. In fact, I had the very first generation Kindle. I remember Keegan getting that for me like years ago. This is, I've gone through several Kindles. I've lost a few. One got stolen at an airport. So while mine isn't all cute with stickers, I freaking love this pop socket. The little like gold ridges and the pearl in the middle. It's so cute. I don't know why it took me so long to get a pop socket on my Kindle, just because I always just held it. I've dropped it on my face so many times. So the pop socket definitely helps. I know there's something else called like a strapsicle, which sounds a little weird, but it just like kind of crisscrosses on the corners. That's an easy one to hold as well. Or like they just have simple straps, but yeah, this pop socket. Don't buy pop sockets on Amazon or in store. I feel like they're normally like $12 to $15. You can get them at Marshall's for like $7 and under. I thought this one was really, really cute. So there's my first favorite. In fact, let's go ahead and do lifestyle first, and then we'll get into the beauty favorites. I am someone with some crusty, dusty heels. I don't know what it is. I do really good about like moisturizing, exfoliating, but my heels get crusty really fast. I don't know if it's because I wear sandals often, but I hate it. It's gross and it's embarrassing. And here's the thing, whenever I go and get pedicures, even when I sit down, I'll apologize and be like, hey, like my heels are crusty. I'm sorry, you have to deal with them. And they're like, no, it's fine, it's fine. And then once they start going and like buffing them, the lady always like holds it and shows me. I'm like, I know, that's why I prefaced it with this whole appointment. Like, why are you shaming me more? I found this on Amazon. I freaking love it. I've heard several people mention this, I think it's pronounced Carousel Intensive Foot Repair before, but I found this set. At the time it was on sale for like $9.99. I think the normal price is like $12 to $14. I would pay it all over again. You only need a little bit of this cream. I've only done this 4 or 5 times so far, and I've already noticed a difference. Am I gonna show you my heels? No. But I'm telling you, as someone with crusty, dusty heels, this is a must. It seriously makes a huge difference. It doesn't burn or anything like that. I don't have like huge cracks, so if it's painful, I can't really vouch for that. They're just dry. They're not like the type that like crack open and bleed. I've seen that before. That looks awful and so painful. If you have to deal with that, I apologize. So I can't say if it would hurt because this does have salicylic acid in it, and I think that's what really helps to just gently exfoliate and moisturize and just repair the foot. So I slather this all over my heels, and then it came with these little heely socks. The heel part is kind of lined in this, what would you even call this? Like a rubbery, you know, they make other socks like this too, but it has this part on the heel, so then it just really soaks in. Definitely a must if you have dry feet in general. Definitely check out that cream. And then 2 other little like skincare sort of favorites. I typically don't buy like the body care body spray from Bath and Body Works. I still adore their candles, But this scent I actually got last year and then I forgot about it, but then I pulled it back out, just hoping that the weather will cool again. It is miserable here in Texas. I think this is the first day that we haven't been in the hundreds in weeks, and it's like 98 degrees. It sucks. In fact, it's hot in this room too. The fragrance notes are creamy sandalwood, sweet berries, and cozy cashmere. So it's like warm, musky, and sweet at the same time. I love it. It smells so good. I actually do have a mini, or like the travel size of the body spray as well, because with the app I always have like free travel size body care for like $9.50 and under. That's the only time I get the body sprays. I never pay for them, but mixing these two together, it's just such a cozy, musky, comforting scent. It is a good one. Another favorite I've been loving, I got this necklace in July from Kendra Scott. To be honest, I've never really shopped at Kendra Scott except for birthday gifts for friends who I know love Kendra Scott. I was just never really a fan of that whole like long earring, the one that was just like their staple before, or the little druzy crystal necklaces. They're cute on other people, but it just was never really my style, so I just never really bothered to shop in there for me. But then I know like on your birthday month, you get 50% off of any piece. So I went in store just to look around because my friend was wearing a necklace that actually was really cute. I had no idea it was Kendra. So I went in and I found this, and I thought it was so stinking cute. I love the little adjustable extender on the necklaces as well, how you just kind of like toggle it back and forth on the chain. But this one was so cute, and I think after the discount it was like 30 or 40 bucks. It's the perfect everyday layering piece. I still love my Miranda pieces. I typically wear one that I layer with this, but I just felt like with bigger earrings today it was just a one and done sort of piece. And then finally, for my cleansing oil, I've tried so many different cleansing balms, cleansing oils. I have this, it's Japanese brand, Softimo. I'm not quite sure if that's how you pronounce it. This is the Speedy Cleansing Oil. I also have the deep one as well. At first, I didn't think there was much of a difference, but after using the new mascara primer that I've been wearing, I feel like the Speedy one, which is kind of weird. You think the deep one would be more, what's the word that I'm thinking of? Cleansing, like to really get everything off, but something about the Speedy version works better for me. They're both really great, but if you're wearing something that's a very strong waterproof mascara, I would recommend this one. This is from the brand 𝒜𝓊𝑔𝓊𝓈𝓉, not quite sure. Got it from Yes Style. Love this. I also love the Purito cleansing oil, and then what's the other one I really like? I know it's been in my empties before. Oh, the Dear Claire's Black Deep Cleansing Oil. There's a regular one. I don't like that one. I feel like it's almost like too watered down, but the deep version is really, really nice. Okay, now on to makeup favorites. This is from Too Faced. It's the Better Than Sex Foreplay. I'm not gonna lie, when I got this in PR, I was originally just gonna hand it off right away because I have never been a fan of the Better Than Sex mascara. Even the waterproof version, something about it, it's like too wet where my eyelashes just instantly drop. I just really prefer drugstore mascaras. I have great luck with them. With mascara, I feel like they're so similar with drugstore and high-end to where it's just not worth buying the high-end one. That's just a personal preference. However, this primer is freaking incredible. I feel like you can almost wear it on its own as a mascara because it's a tinted black primer. I still wear mascara on top of this. In fact, I've been still going strong with the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift in waterproof. I love the brush of this. It has a nice curve to it, so it really latches onto each and every single one of my lashes. There are some fibers in it, but it's not like a typical fiber primer where I just feel like it gets messy and stuff's poking in my eyes. Something about it, it just really holds on to the curl all day long. It does a good job of separating my lashes. On days that I don't wear it, I notice a huge difference. I forgot it one day and I felt like my lashes just did not look the same. I love it. The only thing is the packaging, which I mean, this could be a good thing. I typically love like really luxe packaging, but with a mascara, it almost feels unnecessary. It's really heavy. I think it's metal, just as instant lengthening, lifting, and thickening mascara primer. It's amazing. And this is coming from someone who does not like the Better Than Sex mascara at all, but this is chef's kiss perfection. I think this is actually the last makeup purchase I made, and this was back in July. This is the Makeup by Mario. It's Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. I have mine in the shade medium. I love this. I've been using this pretty much every single day since purchasing it, and I haven't even made a dent in it. I can see a little bit of a dip. I personally love applying this with the IT Cosmetics, isn't it like Heavenly Luxe number 7? number 11. The dual-ended brush, many of you guys are familiar with it, but honestly, I feel like the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, or is it buffing brush? I think it's blending brush, would work great with this as well. It's foolproof. It starts off very sheer. It's buildable, but you can still see your skin through it. I feel like I picked the perfect shade. I was between this one and I think light medium, but medium is definitely perfect for me. I have it on my forehead. I have it on my cheeks. It's just so pretty. It works great on top of my foundation. It works great on bare skin. I find even in humid weather, it lasts on my face all day long. I know he just recently launched concealer. I wasn't the biggest fan of the foundation, but the concealer that I'm dying for is the Haus Labs one because I love the Triclone foundation. Wow, I feel like I don't know anything right now. Like I haven't just sat down and talked about makeup in for so long. I just like apply things in the morning that I don't really remember the names, but I'm pretty sure it's the Triclone, the Haus Labs foundation. That's in the frosted glass jar. I've still been wearing that for pretty much ever since I purchased it. I love that foundation. I can't get enough. This on top of that, if you do happen to use that foundation, it works beautifully. I've used this on top of the 𝒜𝓊𝓉𝓉 CC cream. What other foundations have I been wearing lately? Not many, because honestly, I've just been staying loyal to Haus Labs. All right, 2 other cream products. These are the Pixi On The Glow Blush Tinted Moisture Sticks. The one that I'm wearing today is in the shade Ruby. I have used this so many times, and look, it still looks brand new. This sucker is freaking pigmented. You only need a tiny bit. There's this much. Unless you're someone who wears super intense blush, I just don't see anyone really finishing this. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Huh, just kidding. Okay, it goes back in. Unless it's like the only blush you're using for the rest of your life. Even then, it just needs a teeny tiny bit. I love this. I personally don't like swiping it right on. I know some people do that. I feel like it would be okay if I really warmed it up first and then did it, but then I feel like I'd be wasting quite a bit of product. If I just apply it straight to the face, it kind of drags a little bit, so I feel like it would move my foundation. So I just like to go in with any sort of stipple brush or that Smith brush that I used to apply this guy today. I don't know if I've mentioned these in a favorites or just in a video that I filmed. Were these out when I filmed my last video? Maybe I'm thinking of stories. These are the Too Faced Moon Crush highlighters. I'm pretty sure these are limited edition. If so, I would definitely get my hands on them. The shade that I use them most often is Shooting Star. I have both of them on today though. The color Summer Moon is more of like a slight rose gold shade. It's harder to tell on camera. I mean, like a very, very subtle rose gold. So I like to use this as a blush topper, but I do have both of them on. That perfect donut glazed sort of highlighter where you can still see your skin underneath, but it has this sort of sheen that like champagne pop had back in the day. It's just such a pretty highlighter without glitter. They're so pretty. I've been using Shooting Star as an inner corner highlight as well. It's just such a pretty formula. The packaging is really pretty. Now this next product is kind of a cheat because I don't utilize the entire palette. This is the Cosmic Crush. If I had to pick one palette from Too Faced, it would be the Born This Way Natural Nudes. And if you're shopping at Ulta, I know that's gonna be part of the 21 Days of Beauty sale. If you guys follow me over on Instagram stories, I'll be swatching products that I have like on each sale day. There wasn't really anything that I loved today. The Nude Sticks eyeshadow crayons look pretty, but I don't know. I personally love the Laura Mercier Caviar Sticks. I just stay true to those. So while the palette is pretty, I really only stick to the neutral shades, but this shade right here, Twinkle Twinkle, I have been in love with. That's what I just have smudged all over my lid. I just like to take whatever powder bronzer I'm using that day. Today it was the Hourglass one, buff some of that through my crease, and then just take this on my finger and swipe it right on, and then I'll kind of tap some going up, and it just creates like the perfect everyday bronzy, slightly smoky eye. Another eye product that I've been loving, this is from IT Cosmetics. It's the Superhero No Tug Shadow Stick in the shade Silk Armor. I've been using this as my waterline color, and then I'll also take a little bit of this onto the inner corner. If you want a really intense pearly white inner corner, another one that I love is Prismatic Pearl. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch both of them for you, but just for day-to-day, I really like Silk Armor. I know some people like to go in with a stark white on their waterline. I feel like with my brown eyes, that looks a little bit too intense, but I still like the brightness of that, so a shade like this just works much better. It's kind of like a soft, pinky, nudie champagne. This is the combo that I'm wearing today. I love Lawless Forget the Filler Gloss, the lip balm treatment. I just find their lip products to be incredible. She recently launched some lip liners and lipstick. This pencil lip liner is so So creamy. To be honest, when it comes to lip liners, I typically always prefer a wooden pencil because they tend to be a little bit stiffer and slightly drier. Think like the NYX ones or the MAC lip pencils. Not dry in a bad way, but just a stiffer formula to where I find that the color just lasts on my lips all day. This is a pencil, but it's so creamy while still keeping the pigmentation on. So it's the Flawless Forget the Filler Definer Liner Cream Smooth Glide Ultra Pigmented Lip Liner. The shade that I'm wearing today is Nude Honey. I got the entire PR box in the mail, but this is the shade that I've been wearing on repeat. I always love a good nude lip liner. I love the NYX ones, I love the MAC ones. If you're just looking for an everyday staple, NYX is definitely the most budget friendly. I feel like the formula is right on up there with plenty of high-end ones. But this is just something new that I've been appreciating. So I lined and filled my lips with this, and then on top I took the lipstick in the shade Cookie. This is the one that I've been wearing the most. It's just such a pretty everyday nude for me. And then on top, the L'Oreal Gloss Balm. This is another formula that I love. Or is it Gloss In Balm, I think it's called. This is in Blissful Blush. These three colors together, something about it just creates the perfect lip shade. All right, there you have it. All of my monthly favorites from the month of August. I've missed you guys so much. And if you have any specific video requests, feel free to leave those down below. I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my empties videos next. So if you see me in this shirt again, because honestly, it's too hot to even think about changing, although I should because this is long sleeve. But yeah, if you see me again, no you didn't, all right? No Judge Judy's. Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.